my woman!
Quaid.
Cut.
Get ready for a surprise!
We can't let him run around. He knows too much. They've got your bug.
I get a lock. There!
The bug's in your skull.
Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your nose. Don't worry, it's self-guiding.
Got him.
I lost him.
Welcome to Mars.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here.
Look who's talking.
They erased your identity and implanted a new one.
If I'm not me, who the hell am I?
He's got a hologram!
Welcome to Johnny Cab.
Drive!
Where can I take you tonight? Please fasten your seatbelt. I want Quaid delivered alive for reimplantation.
That's for making me come to Mars. You wouldn't hurt me. After all, we're married.
Consider that a divorce.
We hope you enjoyed the ride.
Welcome to the frontier of filmmaking. Carolco presents Total Recall, the long-awaited science fiction thriller coming this summer. Total Recall is directed by Paul Verhoeven and stars Arnold Schwarzenegger with Rachel Ticotin, Sharon Stone, Ronnie Cox, and Michael Ironside. Set in the year 2084, the film tells the story of a man who discovers he is not who he thinks he is. As his reality shatters around him, he journeys to Earth's oppressed colonies on Mars to solve the mystery of his identity.
You son of a bitch. You're alive. I thought that Cohagen tortured you to death.
I guess it didn't.
And you couldn't get me a message? You never even wondered what happened to me? How's it, thank God you're alive?
Melina.
Hmm?
Melina, got to tell you something.
What?
I don't remember you.
What are you talking about?
I don't remember you. I don't remember us. I don't even remember me.
Although it's a complete action movie, it's all about action and special effects, and it's a real Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cab. Where can I take you tonight?
Drive! Drive!
Would you please repeat the destination?
Oh, anywhere, just go! Go!
Please state a street and number.
Oh, shoot! Shoot!
I'm not familiar with that address.
On the other hand, it has a second level, which has to do with the mind, and what is real for the mind and not.
Based on concepts created in 1966 by legendary science fiction writer Philip K. Dick in his story I Can Remember It For You Wholesale, producer Ron Shusett, who co-wrote both Alien and Total Recall, has fashioned an exciting and complex plot that manages to question reality at every turn.
It constantly is deceiving the audience as to what's real and what isn't. And yet I don't think it's esoteric, because you are not confused. You are seduced into thinking something's one way, and then we reverse it on you.
Director Paul Verhoeven, whose acclaimed motion pictures include Soldier of Orange and The Fourth Man, first entered the realm of science fiction with the 1987 smash hit RoboCop. For Total Recall, Verhoeven has reassembled RoboCop's team of cutting-edge artists and technicians, all innovators in the science fiction and action film genres, including Academy Award-nominated cinematographer Jos Volcano, production designer William Sandell, and Academy Award-nominated special makeup and animatronics effects creator Rob Bottin. Joining them on this production is conceptual artist Ron Cobb of Star Wars, Aliens, and The Abyss, with special visual effects by Dream Quest Images of Scrooged, The Abyss, and The Lost Boys. It is the creative team's job to devise a believable future for Total Recall's story, complete with colonies on other planets and spaceships that shuttle to Earth and back.
By working with Bill Sandell, the production designer, we took his approach to the future, which is future on Mars, as you can see it from the designs here, has a certain look. Then we continue that into the effects, taking into account what the script calls for in terms of the dramatics, in terms of the views of Mars that cannot be created on the set. And then what we do is we work hand in hand. Mars is, in this film, dictated by what needs to happen there.
In March 1989, Verhoeven and his crew invaded the Churubusco studios in Mexico City. For 5 months, they took over every inch of the cavernous facility, creating more than 40 mammoth sets on all 10 sound stages. Overseeing 3 separate film units, Verhoeven created 2 vastly different worlds of the future. The barren, air-starved Martian colonies are actually modeled after NASA's own projected settlements on Mars.
What we do is an extrapolation what NASA is thinking for the next 20 years, only we pushed it much further forward to the next 100 years.
Makeup effects creator Rob Bottin developed a whole new race of mutant beings who have evolved on the planet Mars.
I'm a big fan of science fiction comics. That's all I read ever since I was like 5. So I love pulp artwork and things like that. So I really use a lot of those images that I recall from childhood, things that scared me or things that I felt very fascinating and drawn to visually, but non-offensive.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser.
Look who's talking.
Hey, Tony, give the big guy a break.
Relax. You live longer.
Michael Ironside, an actor known for the intensity of his performances, portrays Richter, perhaps the most ruthless villain he has ever played.
Yeah, Richter's a very obsessive character who basically runs through this film, killing anything and destroying anything that gets in his way. Yeah, he's a wild card. He's a know-it-all. He's self-obsessed. He's not a good team player. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
After playing a corrupt corporate chief in RoboCop, Ronnie Cox gets the chance to portray a political heavy in Total Recall. Cohagen, the ultimate authority on Earth's Martian colony, the man who literally controls the life-giving air and water the people of Mars depend upon.
He's the be-all and end-all on Mars. There is no limit to his powers on Mars. And he relishes using that power.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's dynamic screen presence provided an ideal match to Verhoeven's vision of the film's haunted character, Quaid.
He moves from the first frame to the last frame. He never sits still. Just moving, moving, moving. Adventure after adventure, action after action, thrill after thrill.
You're dead! All of you! You blew my cover!
What the hell is going on here? You can't do a simple routine double implant?
It's not my fault we hit a memory cap.
They'll be here any minute. They kill you all!
What the hell is he talking about?
I don't know!
Let me go!
Mr. Quaid, try to calm down!
My name is not Quaid.
Are you actually happy with how your life's turned out?
I know this isn't what we had in mind when we were younger, but who gets everything they fantasize about, right?
Hey, what do you know about Recall?
Stay away from them. Don't mess with your mind, man. You seem like you're looking for something. Is it this? You're gonna wish you had 3 hands.
I'm looking for Recall.
Remember to have a good time.
Tell us your fantasy. We'll give you the memory. What is it? What's wrong?
It's all a mistake. Nobody.
I went to Recall after work,
What?
and I killed him.
Whatever happened, we're gonna get through it. It's okay.
All right, I can't break him. Come on.
You crazy! What are you doing?
My job.
Our marriage.
What can I say? I give good wife.
This is gonna be hard for you to believe. Whenever you think, you remember. It's not real. This person you think you are now, it's all a lie. If I'm not me, then who the hell am I?
Get in. I've been looking for you everywhere.
This is my wife.
You're married?
I think it's safe to say we're separated.
Here, you drive.
Doug! You're not really here. You're still back at Recall, strapped to a chair.
He's lying.
Shoot her.
This is not a delusion.
Kill her, damn it! Shoot! How did he get activated? I want him alive.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm just trying to recover what's in your head.
You're gonna need your seatbelt on!
Hold on.
Another nightmare.
There's a very sweet, rather simple life that my character and Colin's character are leading. Well, I know this isn't exactly what we had in mind when we were younger, but...
This castle? But something is up. Something is missing. Hey, what do you know about Recall?
Do yourself a favor, Doug. Stay away from them. Don't mess with your mind, man.
Welcome to Recall. First time?
The technology has been created that you can have this serum put through your veins and your mind can be manipulated to the point where you take 2 weeks of memories with you after an hour in this office. Tell us your fantasy. We'll give you the memory.
The idea of being able to go on a vacation, go on a mission by sitting in a chair, I just think that would be amazing.
You want to be a crime fighter, or world-class athlete, or a secret agent. The look communicates sin. Still sketchy. People have tried it, but it's a little bit dangerous. Happy trails, man. He goes there and he fractures, he breaks. What is it? What's wrong?
Yank that needle out before it takes. Federal police!
The mystery is about the character himself.
What did they do to you?
I killed him.
Didn't kill anyone, Doug.
Trust me. I killed everyone.
I have never played a villain before. And I love the fact that she flips into this killing machine.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Your mind was implanted with a life you think you've lived.
Our marriage.
What can I say? I give good wife.
He's on the run. It's a fugitive type of film.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm just trying to recover what's in your head. Melina's relationship with him is very complicated, but he feels like she is supposed to be a part of his world.
I recognize you from a dream.
It wasn't a dream.
No man is an island. He is an island. He's on his own. He doesn't know who he is. Get rid of that phone. Now! He's trying to find out where to place the next step.
The central question of what's real and what isn't makes it a very fun movie.
You don't have the most reliable of memories, do you?
Hugely impressive and really clever. If I'm not me, then who the hell am I?